Christmas is the most wonderful time of the year. The snow is falling, gifts are given, and families are happy. Well, most families are. My best friend Aaron and I decided to go Christmas shopping together. Christmas was only about 2 weeks away, yet neither of us had bought enough presents for our friends and family. Every year I promised myself I'd buy Christmas gifts early, yet that never seems to happen. The next morning, we met up at the bus station. The bus arrived not too long after we got there. As we looked through the sea of seats, a scruffy-looking guy caught my eye. His hair was a tangled mess, and he had deep purple bags under his eyes. He sent a chill down my spine, and I found myself unconsciously meeting his gaze every time he looked at us. Aaron and I are both petite girls. Neither of us were exactly looking for trouble, and neither of us wanted to end up on the news. After a few agonizing minutes with this man, the bus finally arrived at the mall. Aaron and I stood up, collected our bags, paid our fare, and got off. I almost let out a sigh of relief, but a nudge from Aaron stopped me. She gestured behind us, and the man from before soon fell into my line of sight. He had left at the same stop as us. I tried to convince myself he was just buying Christmas gifts too. The mall was a popular place. Everyone came here to buy gifts. "Hey, I need to pick up a gift for my younger brother," Aaron spoke. "Can we stop by a toy store or something?" "Oh yeah, sure," I responded offhandedly. With every step we took, the man followed. When we entered the toy store, he did too. I was starting to suspect he was following us. We strolled down the first aisle. Rows of Nerf guns filled the shelves. I looked back, and I realized he was slowly getting closer to us. I scooted closer to Aaron. Just being close to her made me feel more safe. "That man is still following us," I told her. Aaron pulled her jacket closer to herself. "I noticed," she replied. I could hear the fear in her voice. In that moment, I realized just how scared both of us were. We stopped by a shelf full of plushies. "I'll just get the red one," Aaron said as she picked up a smiling red heart. Now that Aaron had what she needed, we walked to the cashier. Like before, the man followed closely. Terrible thoughts filled my mind, and before I realized, Aaron was already done checking out. She bid them a quick thank you. Then we left the store. We had one last stop to go to. The jewelry store. I had to get a gift for my sister. I thought the man had finally left, as I hadn't seen him enter the store with us. "What do you think I should get for my sister?" I asked Aaron as we looked through the racks of jewelry together. "Maybe a charm bracelet," Aaron suggested, before a loud gasp left her lips. I thought maybe she had seen the man. Instead of Aaron screaming as I expected, she pointed behind me. I turned around only to see a pair of ridiculous Christmas-themed earrings. We walked up to the holiday-themed earrings. Aaron plucked them off the shelf. "Look at these," she chuckled. "They look so dumb. You should get them for your sister." I wanted to laugh back, even make a snarky remark at Aaron's joke. I opened my mouth, but the only thing that came out was a blood-curdling scream. A hand had latched onto my wrist. I turned to see who grabbed me, and I saw the horrifying face of the man on the bus. I could tell my cry had caused a scene, as the cashier behind the desk looked over. The man smiled down at me. Then he ran out the store. I stood there, my hand placed on my wrist where he grabbed me. The cashier, who had witnessed the entire event firsthand, had called mall security. We decided to leave early, and the officers escorted us out of the building into the bus station. This time, the strange man wasn't there. I left the mall feeling uneasy but relieved. 2 weeks later, Christmas Day finally arrived. The incident hadn't quite left my mind. I wasn't going back to that mall for a very long time. After me and my family finished opening presents, there was one mysterious gift left. It had a classic red ribbon on top, and it was addressed to me. My heart dropped when I saw what was inside. It was a photo of me and Aaron at the mall from 2 weeks earlier, along with those ridiculous Christmas-themed earrings.